During pregnancy, it is important for women to avoid certain things to ensure the health and well-being of both the mother and the developing fetus. Here are 5 things to avoid during pregnancy. Number 1. Stress. Stress can affect pregnancy by releasing hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline, which can have a harmful effect on both the mother and the developing fetus. In pregnant women, chronic stress can increase the risk of pregnancy complications such as preterm labor, low birth weight, and hypertension. Stress can also affect the fetus brain development, leading to behavioral and emotional problems in the child later in life. Studies have shown that stress during pregnancy can affect the development of the HPA, which is responsible for the regulation of stress response and emotional regulation in the brain. It's important for pregnant women to manage their stress levels during pregnancy. This can be done through techniques such as yoga, meditation, exercise, and talking to a therapist or counselor. 2. Certain types of foods. Avoid fish such as swordfish, king mackerel, and tilefish. They contain high levels of mercury, which can damage the nervous system of the developing fetus. High levels of caffeine intake during pregnancy also have been linked to a number of negative health outcomes. Caffeine intake during pregnancy has been associated with an increased risk of low birth weight, which can lead to a number of health problems for the baby. High levels of caffeine intake during pregnancy have been linked to developmental delays in the baby, including a lower score on cognitive assessments. 3. Alcohol. Alcohol consumption during pregnancy can have serious effects on the developing fetus. The most severe outcome is fetal alcohol syndrome, which can cause physical and cognitive abnormalities, including low birth weight, small head size, and developmental delays. Additionally, it can lead to behavioral and learning problems in the child, as well as increased risk of addiction and mental health issues later in life. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends that pregnant women should not drink alcohol at all, as there is no known safe amount of alcohol that can be consumed during pregnancy. Alcohol can disrupt ovulation and affect the quality of a man's sperm. Therefore, it's best for both men and women to avoid alcohol if they are trying to conceive. 4. Cat litter. Handling cat litter or coming into contact with cat feces can pose a risk to pregnant women, as it can lead to infection with a parasite called toxoplasma. This parasite can cause an infection, which can lead to serious complications during pregnancy. When a cat is infected with toxoplasma, the parasite is excreted in the cat's feces. If a pregnant woman comes into contact with the feces, either through handling the cat litter or by touching soil that has been contaminated with cat feces, she can become infected. The parasite can cross the placenta and infect the developing fetus, which can lead to serious complications such as miscarriage, stillbirth, or birth defects. If prevention is not possible, they should wear gloves and wash their hands thoroughly with soap and water after handling the litter. 5. Wrong sitting in car. It's important to wear a seatbelt all time while in a car, as it can help to protect both the mother and the developing fetus in the event of a crash. The lap belt should be worn low and snug across the hips, and the shoulder belt should be worn across the chest and shoulder. The seat should be adjusted so that the mother is sitting as far back as possible while still being able to reach the pedals. This can help to reduce the risk of injury to the developing fetus in the event of a crash. Prolonged sitting can lead to decreased blood flow to the developing fetus, so it's important to take regular breaks and stretch your legs. If possible, pregnant women should avoid sitting in a car that has airbags, as they can pose a risk to the developing fetus in the event of a crash. If you enjoyed the content on the health facts and want to see upcoming videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell.